values, leadership, and influence from the world. We're going to cover key lessons to take away, and then also conclusions. So I'm going to start with Rising Beyond Odds by Oprah Winfrey. The reason we chose this particular topic is because Oprah is a victim of racism and also child abuse while she was growing up. She grew up in poverty also, and you can imagine growing up in poverty and ending up becoming one of the most powerful women in the world. So, we're gonna introduce her.
Firstly, she was born on January 29, 1954, in a small town called Columbus, in USA. Her birth name was Oprah Jessie, but most people was Muslim pronounced it as Oprah and then next day. She was raised by her grandmother in her 40s. They don't have much money, so she often would drive make from potato sack. Sadly, when she was just 9 years old, she was sexually abused by her family members. At 14 years old, she became pregnant and immediately her baby died after that. When she grew up, she moved to different home. Sometimes living with her mother in Milwaukee, and other time living with her father in Nhalgave. Let's talk about her education. She learned to read before when she was 3 years old, and over recited Bible was a child, and her nickname, the precious. And when she finally went and to live when she finally went her father to live, called by Muslim, he was very strict back, and she made sure she overall focused on her education. So thanks to his book, she became an honor student. Oprah won many speech contests and earned a scholarship to Tennessee State University. At just 19 years old, she made history by becoming the first black female news anchor at the TVs in Nashville. Let me continue about her achievements and contribution. One of her biggest famous is her own talk show called Oprah Winfrey Show. It starts from 1986 and ran for 24 years old until 2011. It was the most famous. It was the most popular daytime talk show in America. She wasn't just a host. She was also a businesswoman. She started her own company called Corporation that gave her full control of her own show. Later in 2011, she established her own TV network called Oprah Winfrey Network in short network. She also had many people by promoting books through her book. Many unknown books became bestseller just because she recommended them. She has given millions of dollars to charities for focusing on education, health, and having kids. One of her biggest projects is Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy School for Girls, which gave free and quality education for girls who come from poor communities, giving them a chance at a future better. Because of her work, she also won numerous awards, including 19 Daytime Emmy Awards, a presidential medal of Freedom from President Obama in 2013, a Tony Award, and even an Oscar nomination. Okay, the next slide was the Petra.
So I'm going to read about the challenges and design efforts. Oprah Winfrey is one of the most successful women in the world, but her journey wasn't easy. So one of the biggest challenges was being abused as a child by a family member when she was about 9 years old. So she always felt confused, scared, and loneliness, and she got this trauma by many years. And later, she chose to speak up and tell her story not for her attention, not just for herself, for millions of people who were suffering in silence. And another challenge as well, when she was working in the television, she faced racism and sexism as a black woman during the 1970s and 1980s. So people are talking about she didn't have the right to work in the TV, and she was too emotional and too different. But she didn't. But Oprah didn't let those opinions to change her. And another challenge was about the public criticism. So she was always faced the public criticism about her weight and appearance. So the media was often focused and attention on her weight and appearance instead of being respected her talent, intelligence, and communication. So how do you overcome of this? So she used her pain as the motivation, and she learned from it and made it to grow. And she also found healing through therapy book and spirituality. And the book gave her life, and her faith gave her peace, and overcome she began to heal. And later she made her own platform, her own production, to develop the topics like the touch issue, like the abuse, racism, sexualism, and the mental health. And she used her talk show to give people a safe space to share their story. And her talk show was very popular because she connected with the people in the real way. So she was a 10-year-old intuition that she truly lived by that. She showed us, use it about your struggle. It's not the weakness. It's not the weakness. Let me continue about the value of the leadership style. Oprah Winfrey is not just for her success. Oprah Winfrey is known not just for her success, for the value she lives by and how to live with love and purposes. So she strongly believes in being true to yourself, show empathy, and using to your voice to help others. So firstly, Oprah Winfrey is a leader who is the strong empathy. So she listens to the others deeply and show make them feel to speak. That's why many guests on her show felt comfortable even they are facing the difficulty. So her ability is to communicate with the people emotion, and that make her talk show powerful. So and authenticity. She valued the authenticity because she believed in being true to yourself. When she was working in the television, she was always faced. People told her she didn't have the right to work in the TV because she was too emotional and too different. But she didn't. But she didn't try to fit in because she was honest about who she was and how she felt, and then this made the people trust and respect her even more. Her simple words is, you don't need to change yourself to succeed. You don't need to change yourself to succeed. You can lead by being real. You can lead by being real. And advocacy. She is known for the advocacy because she uses her voice to help for the others and to raise us for the others. And she talks openly about the harsh issue like the abuse, trauma, racism and sexism, she didn't talk and she didn't stop talking, and she baited the school and supported for the education and using her platform to raise up the people. So She was that leadership is about the empathy. It is about being able to connect with the people, and she truly lived by that. And it was exactly how she lived, with no ego, with the love.
So here we're gonna talk about 11 takeaways. From Oprah, we can learn about resilience and adversity, how she overcame poverty, abuse, and discrimination. Her life path was tough, and she basically showed that despite how rough your start to come up is, you're the one who's responsible for your future, and you can aim for success and always think higher. We also have authenticity leads to influence. She stayed true to herself and her humble beginnings, sharing her vulnerabilities, values, and lessons to others. Thanks to this, she managed to connect with other people, millions of people, and build her billion-dollar empire. Lastly, we have the power of purpose. Oprah's main purpose wasn't about money or fame. And her mindset was pretty much to help everyone she was capable of. During her 25-year run show, the Oprah Winfrey Show, she managed to help a lot of single mothers and broken households with her power and influence. So, as we come to an end of this presentation, I think we can all see that Oprah is more than a media icon. She's basically one of the biggest, or most notoriously known as one of the most influential women in the world, with her power to help underprivileged families. And with that, we also learned that she uses her voice and have maximum capabilities to help others and everyone around her. Thank you. Questions?
You said success was in the talk show, right?
Sorry?
You said her success, the main success was in the talk show, right?
Yeah.
So do you think her success would have been like possible if she stopped her career right now in today's media environment? Yeah.
This environment.
Yes.
You like success like.
Do you think her success would have been possible in today's media environment?
I think there's more equality compared to back then. Everybody has a fair chance to portray their image. I mean, being a black woman at that time, it wasn't easy to come up.
So do you think it would be possible right now? More possible?
I mean,
Okay.
Okay, based on Oprah Winfrey's achievements, right? How would you want to apply that into your daily life?
How can we apply that to our daily lives? So basically, we face hardships as young people. So no matter the hardship, we keep on going, believe in yourself, and you will succeed.